Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I want to debunk a myth. Can an authorized dealer discount when selling you a watch? Well, the answer I thought was pretty simple, but I'd be surprised if all of you haven't heard the opposite at one point or another. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing the limited edition Ming in titanium, smallest watch in my collection, but I have to say, probably in my top three favorites at the moment. Don't wear it a ton, it's a more formal watch, but it's one that when I do wear it, it makes me feel quite special. And isn't that what watches are all about? Also, guys, delraywatch.com, bunch of new watches in stock. Grand Seiko Spring Drive with a power reserve, the new Rolex Air King 2019, along with a bunch of stuff. JLC Polaris Blue Dial, Rolex Pre-Ceramic Sub Box and Papers, a whole bunch of stuff at delraywatch.com. And actually, we're also running a summer sale and clearing out old stock. Check out the hot deal section for pieces that have recently been heavily discounted in price. Only at delraywatch.com, link in the description below. Also, this video is only based on my experience in the US market. I am not sure if things are legally different in Europe. So yeah, guys, let me preface by saying I've worked at authorized dealers. I've worked at boutiques and I've worked at authorized dealers. And people have asked for discounts all the time. And people still do ask for discounts. Hell, I ask for a discount. However, there is one thing between a dealer not wanting to give you a discount and a dealer not able to give you a discount. Because the truth of the matter is, all the watches you see listed, they have four little letters below them. MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail price. If you walk into a boutique and you're negotiating a watch and you say, what can you do for me, or I want a discount, I've said a thousand times before as a salesperson, I cannot discount this item, or I'm sorry, the price is firm. But when they tell you they're unable to discount it, or Rolex doesn't allow them to discount it, or Cartier doesn't allow them to discount it, that is a lie. It's suggested retail price. It is actually illegal for the manufacturers of the product to tell the retailers what to sell them for. Now, all the retailers sell them or list them for the suggested retail price, but it is technically illegal for the brands to dictate what they can sell them for. If you walk into a Rolex boutique, which by the way, all Rolex boutiques in the US are not owned by Rolex, they are franchises, or if you walk into a Tourneau and you ask for 90% off a sub, are they going to do that? Absolutely not. They're not going to give you $1 off a sub. However, them telling you, Rolex doesn't allow it, well, that's just a lie. And it's either them being lazy with how they phrase it, or them trying to pass the blame onto someone else. Now, stores may not want to discount to protect their margins, or the authorized dealer might have a no discount policy, all of which is very common. But for them to tell you they'll get in trouble with Rolex, that's only partially true, because Rolex cannot dictate the price. Now, yes, some brands do things a little backhandedly. Now, if Rolex finds out an authorized dealer discounted a watch and that makes them very upset, legally they can't do anything. They can't close the authorized dealer down, at least not for discounting. They can make up a reason, you're not selling enough, or you're not showing the brand to enough to the standard we expect, we're closing you down. And then the real reason is that they discounted. However, legally they can't say that. What a brand does do, if they find an authorized dealer discounting a lot and it bothers them, they may just stop sending them the hot pieces. That is true. If Rolex finds out that authorized dealer A is giving fat discounts to all their customers, the easiest way to punish them is to ship them less desirable product. However, how's Rolex going to find out? The truth is, there is no at least when I worked at authorized dealers, this could be changing. the brands don't really get reports from the authorized dealers for what they sold a watch for. Yes, Rolex occasionally makes stores send in their receipts so that they can keep track of what's sold or what doesn't. But A, the store is under no obligation to send the receipts, and B, Rolex gets tens of thousands of receipts. If people actually follow that rule, no one's actually going through them for discounts. Honestly, it's a scare tactic the brands follow with the authorized dealers. I'm sure an authorized dealer can get in trouble if they're doing it blatantly. However, to recap, legally, it's a suggested retail price. A brand cannot dictate what a watch is sold for. And B, a brand cannot legally punish somebody for selling at a discount, even though, as I mentioned, there are other ways. So while you may not get a discount, be aware that the authorized dealer is fully able to give you one. If they wanted to, they could. There's nothing stopping them. There's no contract stopping them. The only thing stopping them is the fact that they don't feel like they need to, and that is fair enough. So guys, that's the truth. Discounts cannot be dictated by the brand. If an authorized dealer says, the brand does not allow this, please be aware they're just passing off the buck or the blame to somebody else. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any content. Thank you so much for sticking around for another episode of Federico Talks Watches, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.